Okay, I think we are good to go. Uh, I'll just share my screen quickly. Can anyone please give me a thumbs up if you're able to see my screen and also if I am audible? Okay, perfect, perfect. And also, I have started the recording for the session. So all the sessions will be recorded and uploaded to the drive. Okay, so that you can watch them later if you miss some of it, or if you want something useful from it, so you can watch them later in the drive folder. Okay, so let's start with this session. Okay, so before we start, I would request all of you to please uh, keep your mics on mute. I will take up your questions once I'm done with my part of the presentation. Okay, so till then, I would request all of you to please keep your mics on mute. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. And first of all, congratulations for qualifying to the second stage of the certification journey. So here we are in the Google Cloud certification journey, Associate Cloud Engineer. The cohort start date is June 18th, 2025, which is today. The cohort ID is ACE06 GETCERT 2025 618. I would request all of you, if you have a pen or paper with you, you can note down this cohort ID. This is really very important because whenever you have any issues, any technical issues, any operational issues, you just need to mention the cohort ID before sending me an email. Okay, so that we can track you, as we have various cohorts, so it would be very easy for us to track your cohort. So please please note down this cohort ID. Uh, the trainer for this session will be Meenu Singh. The cohort coordinator is Shaunak Day, which is me, and the program lead is Alisa Groups. Let's see the agenda for this session. We'll be seeing the market trends, why get Google Cloud certified, Google Cloud certifications, Google Cloud certification journey overview, and some additional resources. The trends that we are seeing in training and certifications. So 92% of the IT professionals have at least one certification. 76% of IT decision makers experience critical skill gaps on their teams, and it is 145% increase since 2016. 80% of IT decision makers approve training for their staff. The number one reason to train, cited by both IT decision makers and IT staff, is to build new skills. In fact, 74% of IT professionals want to improve their skill set. Skilled workforce is the key to transforming your business. So, comprehensively, training organizations are 80% more likely to achieve their business goals, where it is seen that three times more likely to achieve their innovation goals, 3.8 times more likely to meet the ROI objectives, 4.4 times more likely to overcome operational concerns, and 1.9 times more likely to move beyond limited deployment. Let's see how the Google Cloud certifications impacts on the business. So 52%, it is seen that there is 52% increase in closing organizational skill gaps, 44% boost in productivity, 43% more effective at meeting clients' requirement, and 36% of decrease in time when troubleshooting the issues. So you guys might have the question of why to get certified. So GCP certification proves that an engineer not only has real world experience, but also has the technical knowledge to operate at the level required. Cloud certification program impact. 78% of the individuals feel more confident in professional future. 82% of the individuals can prove cloud skill competency to recruiters. 83% of the individuals feel the resume is more attractive, and 85% of the individuals feel more confident in cloud skills. Let's see the different types of Google Cloud certifications. So we have foundational, associate, and professional. In foundational, we have the cloud digital leader. In associate, we have the cloud associate journey where it is recommended 6+ months hands-on experience with GCP. And we also have the professional where we have these 9 courses where it is recommended 3+ years industry experience and 1 year hands-on experience with GCP. So in this part of the program, we'll be seeing the associate cloud engineer. So let's see the difference between an associate versus professional certification. In associate cloud engineer, as well as in professional level certification, we have the technical requirements, which says build, deploy, and manage. And also in both of these, we have the customer implementation. Whereas in professional level certification, we have the business requirements, where it says design, plan, ensure feasibility, and optimize. So, in associate cloud engineer, it is recommended 6+ months hands-on experience with GCP, where we can see the roles and responsibilities, which says design, develop, and manage robust, secure, scalable, highly available, and dynamic solutions to drive business objectives. In exam coverage, we have design and plan a cloud solution architecture, manage and provision the cloud solution architecture, design for security and compliance, analyze and optimize technical and business processes, manage implementations of cloud architecture, and ensure solutions and operational liability. So, uh, it is a guided 8-week job program which prepares technical practitioners for the in-demand or IIT cloud certifications. Certifications validate technical expertise and take the careers to the next level. So it would also help you to take your careers to the next level by the amount of knowledge and the amount of experience which it have. So let's see the program elements. So as I already told you, it is 8 weeks guided learning program which starts on 18th of June, which is today, and this is the time of the program. We have technical mentorship provided by a dedicated trainer, which is Meenu Singh, in the form of 6 exam guide review sessions. We'll be having 6 exam guide review sessions where it will be live sessions and it will also be recorded. And the trainer would be clarifying all your doubts and will also be sharing some insights and also some training materials. We have 8 week support via online community. You guys must have joined an online community where we have the 8 week support. A dedicated cohort coordinator, Shaunak Day. This is my email ID. You can also note it down. I would be pasting it in the chat as well so that you can keep it handy whenever you have some operational queries. I will be available Monday till Friday during business hours. Okay, so exam voucher information, you can get your exam voucher by filling this form. You can click on this link, and also you will be getting some emails where you would receive the link for this form. You can click on this and you can fill the exam voucher form. Okay. Please allow us 24 to 72 hours to receive the voucher from the request date. And this date, please note it down. This is very important. So you need to attempt the exam by 16th of September. Okay, this is the deadline to attempt the exam. After this, we won't be able to extend the deadline. So please make sure to attempt the exam on or before 16th of September. Learning platforms, Google Cloud Skill Boost with access to the on-demand courses and for hands-on lab. Let's see the dates overview. Here is how the dates will look like throughout the 8 weeks program. So the week 1, it is here. We are here. It is June 18th. Week 2 will be starting on June 25th. Week 3, there is no session. As you can see, this is a self-study. So there would be no sessions, but we would be sending some communications on the online community so that you can see and make the most use of it. Week 4 starts on July 9th. Week 5th, again, July 16th. week 6th, July 23rd. Again, we do not have any session over here. This is a self-study session, but again, we'll be sending the communications over here as well. Week 7th starts on July 30th, and week 8th, which is the last week, will start on August 6th. And again, I am mentioning it, we all these sessions, the exam guide review sessions will be recorded so that you can watch them later if you miss some part of it. Let's see the learning plan. Okay. So you might be wondering what these stars are. So these are the stars which are called the skill badges. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 6 skill badges, out of which you need to complete any 5 in order to apply for the exam voucher. So these are the mandatory ones, okay? And these are the optional courses which you can also go and look out and also complete. So out of these 6 skill badges, you will have to complete 5, okay, in order to apply for the exam voucher. This is mandatory. Okay, so if you see over here, we also have the form link. And yes, one more thing, the exam voucher, you can apply for the exam voucher starting from week 5. So from this week onwards, you can start applying for the exam voucher. Okay, not before that. uh, and the voucher form is open until 2nd of September. So please make sure that you fill the exam voucher form before 2nd of September. And also, as I mentioned previously, the last date to attempt the exam will be 16th of September. So please make a note of these dates because these dates won't be extended in any case whatsoever. Okay, so earn skill badges along the way. A Google Cloud skill badge is a digital badge issued by Google Cloud in recognition of an individual's cloud proficiency with Google Cloud products and services and tests their ability to apply that knowledge in an interactive hands-on environment. You can check the video and learn what are the Google Cloud skill badges. And also we have an article over here which describes the value of the Google Cloud skill badges. So guys, if you want to know more about what a skill badge is, you can definitely watch this video or click on this article and check what the Google Cloud skill badge is all about. So the program resources, training platforms, communication channels, and other available resources. So the Google Cloud Skill Boost is an online learning environment along with a set of instructions to walk you through a live, real-world, and scenario-based use case. In a lab, you have access to the actual environment you want to learn about, not a simulation or demo environment. You can access the lab environment from anywhere on the internet using a standard browser. You have a 6 months Google Cloud Skill Boost credits with access to all Google Cloud labs, quests, and skill badges. You can read carefully the email which says, please create and activate your Google Cloud Skill Boost account, which is sent on 18th of June. You can check it. I'll just show you once again. This is the email which I'm talking about. It says, please create and activate your Google Cloud Skill Boost account. These has all the steps which you need to follow to create and activate your Skills Boost account. Okay. Okay. So Quick Lab support can be reached via their email. We also have the portal link over here and the chat support. So all this is for if you face any issues while creating or activating your Skills Boost account, you can directly email to their support team. And also you can check out the support portal or you can get the live chat support over here. So while creating or activating the account, if you need a real time help from them, or if you feel that you need any help which you want immediately, so in spite of like contacting me or Minu, you can directly email their support, okay, or you can use their chat support. While contacting Quick Lab support, please provide the following information like your login email address, okay, that is the registered email address for your Skills Boost account, name of your company or organization, and the screenshots of the issue if needed. So these are the communication channels which we have, where we have weekly emails. I'll be sending weekly emails before and after the session, okay, which will be the reminders and all the name of the labs and everything, the dates, the forms, the drive links, the online community links, everything will be shared on a weekly basis, okay. We have the exam guide review sessions. As I told you, we have 6 exam guide review sessions. Okay, all the sessions will be recorded. And we'll also have our trainer Minu with us to guide you through all of this. We have the community forum over here. Okay. If you click over here, you would be redirected to the online community. You also have the email for the Google group over here. We have the program drive, which is the Google Drive, where all the modules which will be shared by Minu in the sessions will be shared in those Google Drive folders. And also the recordings for all the sessions will also be uploaded over there. Also, the presentation which is going on today will also be uploaded in the Drive folder. Okay. So there are these additional resources. If you get some free time, if you want to explore more about the courses, you can go through this. You have the Google Cloud tutorials, Google Cloud Quick Start, Cloud Minutes, and some sample projects over here. So you can surely check this out to grab some more details about the course. These are the program shortcuts which we have. As I mentioned, the Google Groups. If you click over here, you would be redirected to the Google Group, okay, where all the communications for throughout your 8-week learning program will be shared, okay. And we have the Google Drive link over here, okay, where the learning plan, session decks, recording, and other materials will be shared. We have the Google Cloud Skill Boost link over here. The link for the page is over here. And we also have the Google Form link. In case if you do not have access to these links over here, like the Google Groups and the Google Drive, in case you do not have the access, or you want to change your corporate email address to a personal one, you can just click on this and share your personal email address, and we would be granting you the access to your personal email. So I'll show you how this form will look like. This is the form which you need to fill, and I'll mention it at the very beginning that it is not mandatory for everybody to fill this form. Only for those who are not able to get the access on their corporate emails or the primary email which is registered with us. Only those who are not getting the access with those email ID can fill this, and we can provide you the access to your alternative email ID. Okay. So here is, you can type your name over here, your surname. This is the block for your primary email address. This will be for your secondary email address on which you want the access for. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So program best practices, commit to completing the entire program, organize with your company projects accordingly, enjoy sessions with your trainer, take notes, ask questions, be present and active. So yes, guys, please make the sessions very interactive, because if you try and ask questions and whatever doubts you have will be cleared, so everybody would be like getting the answers from the from the trainer. And also, if you have any operational questions, I am there to answer all of those. Give yourself time to review exam recommended topics and take advantage of exam guide deep dives and live Q&A during the session with the trainer. Register to take the exam as soon as possible. Take advantage of the online community, reach out to your trainer, ask questions, brainstorm ideas, and support your peers. Check your exam readiness by reviewing the Associate Cloud Engineer Exam Study Guide. And here are some sample questions as well. Once you are done with all of this, you can become a certified Associate Cloud Engineer. So I am done with the presentation. If you have any questions, you can surely post it on the chat or unmute yourselves and you can ask your questions. And just before asking your questions, I would take 2 more minutes of yours to explain how to create and activate your Skills Boost account. Okay. So this is the email which is sent today early morning. Okay, which says please create and activate your Google Skills Boost account. Okay, this will also be uploaded in the Drive folder, so you can check it from there as well. So there are certain things which you need to uh, make sure that these are on point. The first one is that you need to open this in an incognito window. Okay, and the second thing is these are the steps only if you are creating an account with your personal account. Like, I'm so sorry, with your personal email address. If you already have an organizational license, you do not need to follow all these steps. You can go ahead with the organizational license. Okay, so before you start, this is a 6 months access, different from the 7 days access we granted you on stage one. You will be given 400 credits to complete the learning plan content. So please use that wisely. This track would require only 219 credits. Okay, you do not need to like use the full 400 credits. You just need 219 credits in order to complete all the labs over here. And the credits are available. Like, the credits are valid for 6 months. Okay, the last date to activate the access is 8th of July. So please do it before this date. We'll be sending reminders for this as well. So please make sure that you activate your account before 8th of July if you still haven't done it. Okay, so first of all, open the Google Chrome browser in an incognito window. You can use the account if you have used it for the stage one of the program, or an alternative email. It is already up to you. Make sure you are signed out from this point forward. So I'll just copy this link. You can just copy this link, and please guys, make sure that you open it in an incognito window. I will be opening it in a normal window because there is some issue with my incognito tab. So see, okay, once you copy this, you will be seeing not this page, because you will have to log in. I am already logged in, so I am able to see this page. Okay. Okay. So if you are unable to redeem this code because of your organizational license, please proceed with using that license and disregard the rest of the process. So as I already told you, these steps are only for those who are creating a fresh account with your personal email address. And if you already have an organizational license, you do not need to follow all of this. You can proceed with the organizational one. Okay. So once you are here, you need to sign in. Okay, once you sign in, you will be able to see this page. This is the landing page. Okay, this will be okay. Yeah, this will be the dashboard which will appear once you log into this with your credentials. If you see over here, there is my account written over here. You can go to settings, click on settings. Okay, then you will be able to see on the left hand side, it's written subscriptions and credits. Once you click on subscriptions and credits, you will be able to see 9 credits over here at the very beginning. I have these credits because I am a cohort coordinator, so please don't worry about that. So if you see Once I log in, like the first time when I log in, it shows me 9 credits. So once you create your account and log in, it will also show you as 9 credits over here. Okay. Once you see this, you will have to go back. Okay. Go to this email or the PDF which will be shared in the drive. Just copy the lab name from here. Okay, go to the page, click on the Explore tab. If you see, there is a search tab over here. Paste the lab name here. Okay, this is the one which we are looking for. Like you can go for any lab, but this is the easiest one, so you can go ahead with this. Okay, for the initial stage. Okay, so these are the tasks. If you see over here, these are the tasks which you need to perform. Okay, uh, so first, before performing this, you will have to click on Start Lab from here. Once you click on Start Lab, I won't click on Start Lab because then I'll have to complete it right away. So I'm just showing you from here. You just need to click on Start Lab, and then you just need to complete all of this. Once you are done with all of this, you'll have to click over here where it shows 0 out of 50 and 0 out of 50. It will show 100 over here. Okay, once it shows 100 out of 100, you just need to log out from here. Okay, you just need to sign out and then sign in again, and then go to the settings again, the subscription, and here you will be able to see 400 credits. Okay, once you have the 400 credits, you can go ahead with the labs. Okay, so you can also go through all the steps after the session, and if you face any issues, like if you do not understand anything, you can reach out to me, or if there is any issue while creating the account, like any technical issue in with the website or anything else, you can go ahead and ask the support team over there. They would be there 24/7 in order to help you out. Okay, so yes, I am done with my part. I would give you 2 minutes. You can ask your questions, and then I'll pass on the mic to Meenu so that she can go ahead with the session. Yes, any questions, guys, regarding the Google Cloud Skills Boost or anything else?
Hi, Shanak.
Yes, hello.
Good morning. So I guess Akshata answered what I asked, but I still have one doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So on 12th of June, I have received a mail which says, unfortunately, you don't qualified for the second stage. After completing all the labs, even I got your mail of joining this session. So what is the thing I am going forward or what it is?
Okay, okay. So that was like an error, like a mistake from our end, which caused an email to the participants where it says that you are not qualified. But I have sent an email. Uh, if you see the online community, I have sent an email today itself that if you are getting such emails, please ignore it and disregard the previous email, and you are still a part of this program.
Okay, but I didn't got anything from community or like the form I need to fill for getting the access to the community.
No, it is not necessary to fill the form because if you are already registered with your primary email, we have provided you the access to the online community and the drive as well. So if you are not facing any issue with the access, you do not need to fill the form.
Okay.
Yes, Nevin.
I had a doubt actually. So I completed my cloud skill boost like previously from my work email. Then
Mm-hmm.
after that, I gave a like request to change it to my primary because our organization doesn't support Google to get in the groups and all. So in the second stage, like the Cloud Skill Boost, should I use the earlier work email or the primary email for that?
Uh, like you can use the like the primary email which you are using in stage one, so that is not an issue. But if you face any issues in accessing the online community and drive, then you can request for the switch to your personal email address, and we would be like providing you the access to that as well.
Okay, now I already have access to the like group and all using my another email which I provided in the form. But
So,
the like work email I used to do that Cloud Skill Boost. So like the Cloud Skill Boost, this labs and all, with which account should I do?
okay, if you have already requested for the personal email address to be to provide the access, you can use the personal one.
Oh, okay, then not the work one, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, so like I have one question.
Yes.
Like from my organization, I am
Mm.
not able to access the Google Cloud and any link.
Okay.
So I have filled the form and provided my personal email. I got the access of Google Drive.
Okay.
So while registering the stage to that Google Cloud Skill Boost, should I
Mhm.
use the my account of the organization email or the personal email?
No, it is always recommended to use the personal one because uh, it will be like easier for you as well, because if you are having the access on your personal one to the online community and the drive, you can
Yeah.
go ahead for the Google Cloud Skill Boost with the personal one itself, because that won't create a confusion of which account is the registered one and which is the unregistered one. So it won't create like a fuss for you.
But in the stage one, I used my organization email.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. You can use your personal one in the stage two of the program.
Okay. And one more thing, in the Cloud Innovator, I still see it is showing my stages as a wait list.
Okay. But you got the invite for the stage two, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yes. So that won't create a problem, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Shona.
Yes, please.
I just want to confirm, can I switch my account from my official account to my personal account? And the form that you have linked mentioned in your email that the form you use to switch the personal account.
Yes, yes.
So,
You can. You can.
okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Omkar. I see your hand raised.
Yes, actually, I did not got the access for the drive and community. So when I click that drive link which you shared over the email, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is giving option to request for access. But however, I have received the link
Okay.
for the fill the form. So in
Uh-huh.
that question, it is asking me email address the same as used for the program registration. So which email address is it? My personal email address, because below also I could see the email Gmail account it is asking.
Okay. So, have you filled the form for your personal email address to
Yeah,
get the
I'm
access? Okay.
filling it. It is
Okay.
asking two email addresses. So first I need to mention the organization email address?
No, 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 no. If you have already filled the form, you just need to mention the your personal email address.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And this is for everybody else. Like, if you have already like like for suppose you are using a laptop, your personal laptop, if you're using it, and you have two or three emails which are logged in your device. So whenever you are trying to access the online community or the drive, you just need to be active or be logged in from the account which is your registered one for the program. Otherwise, if you are logged in from any other email address and then you click on the link shared by us for the online community and the drive, it won't allow you to be in the community. So that's what create problems. Like, we have many such cases in the past, so that is why I'm sharing this. So please make sure whenever you are trying to access the online community and the drive, you are logged in from the registered email address. Okay. Yes, yes, Eileen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to ask, on the first stage, I'm using the corporate email and then everything works good. And then in the second stage now, using my register company email for the cloud boot skill there is okay, but I cannot access the Google Cloud Share folder. So after that, I fill out the form, it works fine for my personal one. So I'm wonder if, let's say I'm using my corporate email, my primary emails, and then I go through all the exam, everything, and then I get the certificate. Is it is it after I get the certificate in my corporate email, will it attach to my personal email as well, or I need to I need to request to change to get the certificate to my personal email?
Okay. So whichever account you're using to attempt the exam, you will have to like you will get the certificate in that email itself. You cannot transfer it to any other email address. Like it cannot be shared or transferred to any other email. So if you want it in your personal email address, you need to do it from the beginning. Like you'll have to create the account, the Cloud Skills Boost account, from your personal email address from the start, and then you can like go ahead with the exam with your personal one. Because if you are using your corporate email address from the start and then at the end if you want it to be transferred to your personal one, it won't be possible. So
So
yes, I hope. Yeah.
yeah. So means right now I should use my personal email to get the credits first, and then after that I use all the step using my personal email,
Yes,
all the stage.
yes,
Oh,
that would be better.
okay, thank you.
Yes, yes, Mukesh.
Yeah, hi, Shaunak. I could not find any email today to have the access to that drive.
Okay, no problem. See, for after every session, you will be receiving the links for the drive, the community, and the form. So please don't worry about that. And also, if you miss out on anything, you can go ahead and check in the online community. All the emails are over there. The links for everything are over there, so you can go ahead and check it out.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay, I'll take up all the other questions after this session. For now, I would like to pass on the mic to Meenu because it's already time. So Meenu, uh,
Yeah.
yes, you can go ahead with your part.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Shanak. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, don't worry. Whatever questions you are having, Shanak will be taking on the chat also. And once we are done with the session, after, like at the end, we will take all the questions. Okay. So, let me quickly share my screen first. Okay. And my chat window. Okay, guys. I hope you all are able to see my screen, able to hear me, able to and able to see me. Okay, perfect. Perfect, guys. So this is our introduction session, and I see quite a new faces. So I want to take this opportunity to say hi to all of you, and I really hope that you all are having a great time. And so we are going to get connected for the next 6 sessions. So it is going to be a great journey. And today we are starting with preparation of associate cloud engineer. And I'm really glad that you all have chosen this certification to take your career to the next level. Okay. Now, talking about myself, I am your instructor. My name is Miu Singh. I am 4x GCP certified. I will be your mentor and your friend, your buddy in this session. So I will guide you step by step towards your journey for your ACE certification. Okay. Now, during this process, we will be referring to a lot of learning content from the learning plan. We will discuss some of the slides that we are going to do right now. So, in these slides, I will ask you to cover some slides from your own. Some slides we will be discussing. We will be solving example like questions, some will be normal question for preparation, some question will be basically mostly for your exam purpose. So during this process I will share a lot of additional resources like technical content, video, practice questions, all these things. So with the help of these you can really reduce your gap, you can understand the topic, and we will try to highlight some of the key top, or you can say keywords that are very frequently asked based on your question. Okay, now so don't feel rushed, don't be scared, we are all here to guide you. Whatever questions do you have related to technical thing, you can ask me, we will definitely discuss about that and we will help you clear that. Okay, so that's it, be comfortable and we will be having a great session. Okay, so can I get some thumbs up, guys? This is the first session, I want to see that enthusiasm in all of you. Perfect, yes, a lot of thumbs up. Now talking about today's session, we will first have a high level overview about ACE exam, like what is this exam all about, how you can prepare about it, what type of question can come, what is the syllabus, what are the different sample questions. So there is a lot of high level overview related to ACE exam. Okay, then we will focus on what are the tips and tricks that can help you to learn, and also what are the resources that we will be sharing in the all this whole cohort journey. Okay, after these three things are done, we will do some technical content today. Now today's session is going to be, from my side it is going to be 50% technical, 50% non-technical, but from next session it is going to be completely technical. Okay, so let's quickly deep dive into it. Now here you can see why become Google certified, right? So become Google certified is, you can say, once you do that, you get some industry recognition. It really validate your technical expertise and it can take your career to the next level, right? As we already discussed in the first part of this session. So you can say that associate cloud engineer certification is a starting point of your professional certificate, or you can say it is the starting point of your cloud computing, right? So a cloud infrastructure, so this is the starting point. Once you do this exam and you really like the whole concept of cloud, you can take further exams also, right? So this is a starting point and this is very essential. And when I did my ACE exam, I get, I get so excited, I got so interested that I did 2 or 3 certification more. So it is a great thing, and I really hope that you find is this cloud engineer thing very, very interesting. Okay, now let's review what is the role of associate cloud engineer. Now if you get certified, okay, and in your organization or other organization you go for job or you want to just showcase this, so what exactly associate cloud engineer do, that is the first thing that you should know. Then only you will, prepare on that side. So being an associate cloud engineer, first of all, you need to remember that you will take care of the technical workload related to cloud computing. Okay, so all the technical aspect will be taken care by associate cloud engineer. This is the first thing that you should know. Whether it is about deploying an application or securing application, creating the infrastructure, monitoring, operational activity, all these things that are related to a project, that will be taken care by you. Okay, also whenever some enterprise is proposing something that they have to meet some target metrics or they want to migrate to some other cloud, so you have to keep in mind about billing, security, how to migrate this, everything like that. Okay, so you need to have a great knowledge about on premises and also cloud solution. Then only you can provide Google best practice or the best way to approach towards cloud computing, right? So you need to have cloud infrastructure knowledge, on premises infrastructure knowledge. In the cloud you need to have that knowledge how to interact with the cloud. At GUI we have cloud console in which there are some buttons and it is a click event, basically graphical user interface. That is the one thing that you need. You also need to know what are the command line interfaces, what are the different commands. Based on that you can interact with Google Cloud, right? So there are a lot of things mostly related to technical aspect that you have to take care. Okay. Now, this particular slide, you already got to know, Shaunak discussed about it, just giving you a little bit more understanding on that. So you can see here that ACE is a person who is more practical oriented, who is more on deploying and implementation, all that side of it, right? But the professional cloud architect is a person who is really making some decisions, they are doing some strategy plannings, all of that, right? But technical aspect will be taken care by associate cloud engineer plus the implementation of that. So if you just suggest that these are the best practices, you should go ahead with that one to your company. That is not the only thing you have to do, you have to implement that also. Okay, so all the technical aspect will be taken care by associate cloud engineer. Okay, now you can see that this is a whole course of 6-week plan that has all the skills covered for your associate cloud engineer exam. So each week we will be covering a high level overview about all these topics. Okay, we should not only focus on the topic, we should also focus on each of these modules. So first we will start with introduction, then planning, then setting, planning, deploying, operations. So this is the whole flow of designing an infrastructure. That is exactly what we are going to do in each sessions. Okay, now here you can see an exam guide. So you will surely, for your exam purpose, they will focus on enterprise level. Okay, they will not ask you what is this, what is that. They will not ask you, they will rather give you some scenario, some situation, and in that situation what you will do. So enterprise level solution you have to focus, and that solution can be anything. They can be based on high availability, they can be based on some budget constraint, scaling architecture, anything like that. Okay, so these questions will not only focus on tech, choosing the perfect answer, choosing the technically correct answer. They will also focus on optimal answer. So in one question, there can be situation that all the 4 answers are absolutely correct. But which is the most optimal? Your test is going to be on that. Okay. Optimal means what? In some question, they have budget constraint. So cost is your criteria. In some project, they are very concerned about the security. Some projects are concerned about the availability, some are on resilient. So these things can completely vary, and based on that particular criteria, your answer will vary. As I said, one particular thing you can do with 4 or 5 services, but which is the optimal one? This is your test. Now let me open this exam guide for all of you. Here you can see this is Google official documentation. Everything is given for your ACE exam. Okay, I will come down here. Now you can see exam is for 2 hours, standard exam review. This is the registration fees. These are the language, exam format. Everything is given over here. Okay, so once after the session is done, this our presentation will be shared to you. Go back and just open these links, whatever we are discussing. Okay. Now, let me open standard guide. This one, I guess. Yes, so this is your guide, or you can just say that this is the syllabus. Share the link. Which link? The presentation link will be shared to you. This link, if you want, I will just share right away. Okay, and let me also share this link. So this is basically your syllabus. You can understand what you have to, what is expected from you. Okay, now first one you can see setting up the cloud solution. This one, 20% of the question can come from this one. Now what you will learn in this particular section, you have to focus on resource hierarchy, organization policy, IAM, identity management, API, all these things. So you can just note it down, or this particular document is anyways handy, so you can understand how much you have to learn from each section. Second one, you can see 17.5% question can come, and similarly with section number 3, section number 4, and so on. So you can understand exactly what you have to learn. Okay, so this is basically a exam guide, or you can say syllabus. Okay, any question till here, anyone? Okay, perfect. Now, if you look at this particular slide, it has a lot of text. Okay, pretty loaded. This particular slide is pretty much loaded. Now, let's discuss one by one what it is talking about. Okay, now, first thing, how you can position your ACE exam. Okay, so ideally, people go who is from a completely non-technical background, they first go for CDL, cloud digital leader, then they go for associate cloud engineer, then they go for professional one. But it is not a mandatory thing. There is no hard and fast rule for that. Okay, you can take any exam at any point of time. Some people who are already experienced on working on cloud, so it's not necessary to go for CDL first or ACE first. Okay, that is thing. Now, second is no hard prerequisite. So I get a lot of question about ACE, that do I need to have a cloud experience? Do I need to have some prior courses or certification to attempt this particular thing? So guys, the answer is no. There is no hard prerequisite for this certification. You don't need to have a prior knowledge, but if you have some knowledge, then definitely it is going to help you gather all the information quickly, and it can reduce your preparation time. Okay, so no hard prerequisite, but recommended if you have some. Okay, now for this certification, there are a lot of questions that how much we have to understand, how much we have to learn about the topic. So remember guys, that there will be questions from all the topic, but they will be mostly on a broader level. They will not be on a deeper level. So it is a broader concept, not a deeper concept. They will not ask you how to do this, how to do that, whether they can ask you, this is the situation, which particular service will help me do that. Okay, so that is thing that you have to focus on completing most of the popular services, not necessarily how exactly they work. Okay, now how much time do you need to complete the course? Obviously it depends upon your prior knowledge, your basic understanding. On a average we can say 80 to 150 hours, but it is completely depend upon you. Some people can take 1 hour a day, some will take 5 hours a day, so it will vary for all of them. But one thing I would request you to please be consistent, because consistency will help you achieve this particular certification. It should not be the case that you are doing 10 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow and 1 hour day after tomorrow. Try to give 2 to 3 hours every day, and at only that much amount you give, so that you are consistent throughout all the day. So I would request you to be consistent. It will help you achieve your goal. Okay, now coming to exam structure, as the link which I have shared, you will find that, but just give you a small overview. First is that they are based on real life challenges, enterprise level questions. Okay, they are multiple choice questions, so you don't have to think of the right answer. It is right in there, right in front of you, but you have to guess whether it is correct or not. Some of the time there will be multiple select, but 99% of the time it is multiple choice question. Okay, now here you can see there is a sample test. If I click on this, this is provided by Google in their official website. Here you can see that link will be given over here also. Okay, so you can just fill up this form, and it has unlimited attempt. These are some sample questions, exam like question. Okay, so highly recommended to solve this particular quiz form before you appear for your exam. Okay, now as I said, there will be a lot of question in which there are all the options are correct. 2 or 3 of them are correct, but you have to focus on optimal. It can be time, flexibility, automation, security, cost. It can be anything. Okay, and another thing, in your learning plan you will find a lot of labs. So it's not necessary, it's not a mandatory thing that you need to have a lab experience, but definitely if you have some hands-on labs, then it will be essential for your preparation. So it is not a mandatory thing, no hands-on, no labs are required, but highly essential for your preparation. And your questions will be 50 to 60 questions, 2 hours of time, and you have to aim of 1.5 minutes per question. And one thing I would tell you, that first go for the most easy question, then go for the hard one, mark them as review, and then always have some time so that you can review the questions that you have marked as review. One most important thing, that there is no negative marking. So highly recommended for all of you to attend all the question because there is no negative marking. Okay, now exam is in English language, but now they have some other languages also included. Okay, is this test online or supervised? Should I visit exam center? Yes, so this is the next thing I am going to come here. Exam is both online and testing center. Okay, both the options are there. You have to choose what you want to go for. Okay, now before coming to that, let me just discuss about when you submit your exam, you will only see pass or fail. Okay, Google does not give you, you know, the exact percentage or exact marks how much you have scored. Okay, so it just give you pass or fail. So this, we don't know how much it is, Google does not reveal. But some participant has said that if you don't clear the exam, then Google give you section performance on how much you have performed on each section. But again, I would say it is not officially from Google's side. So what we will consider is that the passing percentage is 85%, and we will prepare ourselves on the basis of that. Sit for your exam, double check all the question. Anyhow, you will clear the exam if you think that passing percentage is 85. Okay. Now, exam mode. When you want to do your exam, it can be taken online. It can be, you can book your nearest testing center also. Okay. Details about this we will discuss in the very last session. How you can register for your exam, book your slot, all of that. But yeah, there are two ways in which you can sit for your exam. Okay, most of the time I recommend people to go for testing center because that time you are not worried about laptop, internet, camera, mic, all these things. You have to just go to the testing center, give your exam, come back. But when you are choosing online, then your laptop has to be perfect. It has to have that kind of operating system, camera, mic, internet, all these things. There will be a person sitting on the other side who will examine your room. So there is a lot of hassle, but completely depends upon all of you. Okay. Now, exam is valid for 3 years. Okay. Now, associate certifications are valid for 3 years. Professional one are valid for 2 years. This is not a lifetime thing because every 1 or 2 year Google updates something in their cloud. That is why it is recommended from Google side to recertify yourself after 3 years. Okay. Last point, if you fail one like first exam, then you can take the exam after 14 days. If you fail that, then 16 days, 60 days. If you fail that, then 1 year, and separate voucher will be needed for each attempt. Okay, so I hope a high level overview about ACE exam is clear to all of you. Any question on this particular slide, anyone? Okay, perfect. Don't worry, we will be discussing some of the topic in the last session also. Okay. Yes, recording will be available in the drive. Okay. Now, pro tip number one, before you move ahead, let me tell you, try to create your own notes. This is the first tip I would like to give you. In school, in college, we have always done this. We used to create our own notes, you know, and if you want to refer some of the notes which are there on the internet, some people have created and they have shared it, you can do that. But it's easier for us to revise our own notes. That's why I would recommend to create your own. Have some picture, a graph, colors, anything that you want to do that, because that note is going to be helpful for you once you recertify yourself after 3 years. So pro tip number one, please create your own notes. Okay. Second one, be curious. Whatever topic we are discussing, go back to your learning plan. See if do you have similar lab related to that or not. Follow the detailed instruction and try to just explore different options and just try to search. Suppose today I talk about compute engine, you can go to Google and search more information about it, right? So be curious, try to gather more information. It will definitely help you in your exam, and in your real life project also you will have a better understanding. Okay. Next is this one. Now you all have access to lab. You can follow the learning plan. You can do your labs there, but still there are some restrictions with respect to the credit, with respect to quota limit, and definitely time. It gives you 60 minute or 120 minute like that, right? So if you want to further explore more, how can you do that? You can create a free trial account here. and you get 300 free credit, and that is valid for 90 days. You can do, explore, create resources, create instances, do anything that you want to do. Okay, so you have to sign up with your credit card for 3 months. They will not charge you, but after 3 months they will charge, so you can stop your subscription after 3 months. Okay, now let me show you this one. So this is the link from where you can uh, like register yourself, and you can create a free trial account. Okay, so try to explore from labs. If you further want to explore more, then go for free trial account. Okay, now coming to what kind of questions will be there. First is exam like questions. Okay, they are mostly related to how your questions will come in your exam. So first part we will discuss diagnostic question, which are exam like questions. So this is first one. Okay, we will be discussing all the question in the last session, in the last of all the session. Okay, and mostly it will be based on multiple choice, not multiple select. Okay, now here you can see symbol superstore. So throughout the curriculum, you will examine yourself as an associate cloud engineer, putting yourself in the shoes of a cloud engineer at symbol superstore. So this is your fake company or super fun visual company. It's like that. Okay, it's just a hypothetical company. Okay, don't worry about it. We will cover this from the next session. Okay, so basically this particular company is there. There are different team, and those team are having some issues, so they are preparing to migrate some of its on premises application to Google Cloud, and that is the scenario. You are the associate cloud engineer, how you will do that. Okay, so in your exam you are preparing yourself like a cloud engineer. Okay, now here you can see in Simple Superstore, it is a retail organization. They have different commercial activities going on offline and online store. Okay, so the overall business procedure has three different application: e-commerce, transportation, and supply. Okay, so right now there are some challenges they are facing. They have a variation in the customer expectation. They have different logistic department. They have to check, monitor all the transportation application, and they are not happening in real time right now. Okay, another thing, they have a supply chain, and they are not meeting the customer demand. They are not very time efficient. So there are certain issues that this company is facing. So to meet these challenges, Symbol Superstore is planning to migrate its existing e-commerce, supply chain, and transportation application to Google Cloud. So this is the background scenario. Here comes your role, your responsibility. So as an associate cloud engineer, your role involves first helping them to set up their cloud function, okay, cloud environment or cloud infrastructure. And this is not where your duty just end. You are involved in planning, configuration, and also management of cloud solution. Okay, so you need to be familiar with cloud resources, storage, networking, all of the other aspect of cloud, Google Cloud. Okay, you have to provide some Google recommended practices, different thing you have to go through, right? So you understood the whole scenario, right? We are putting ourselves in associate cloud engineer shoe, and we will guide this particular company. And from the next session, we will focus more on it. Okay. Now, what are the resources that you have that will support your certification journey? This is first one. This is diagnostic question. Since they are exam like question, we will be discussing at the end of each session. Their complexity level is also difficult, and this kind of question will come. Question will be easy, but it will be lengthy, so it becomes difficult to understand what exactly they want. So this is the first type of question that we will do. Second one is a normal quizzes, only for your understanding, not very complex as the previous one. They will just help you identify your concept, not very related to your exam. So this we will do at the beginning of every session. Okay, and then we, at the last meeting, I will share some mock exam also that will really help you validate if you should appear for the exam or not, and where you can improve yourself. Okay, so these are the three type of quizzes that we will be doing. Okay, exam demo. In the learning plan, you have different modules. In the modules, you will have different lab. Some of them will be guided lab. some of them will be unguided, means they are challenge labs. So challenge lab, you have to do it yourself. Okay, so this is also definitely help you to understand the concept better. Okay, any question, anyone in the non-technical part which I have discussed? If not, we will, if there is no question, we will discuss some of the technical aspect of GCP. Okay, now starting with the first one, let me first open this one for all of you. Now this is a Google Architecture Center. Any practical lab in exam? No. In exam, you will only get multiple choice questions. No labs. Lab is there only for your preparation, not for your exam. Okay. Now, here you can see Google Architecture Center. So you can say that it is just like a normal Google for us. You know, whenever you want to search anything, you go to Google and you get the output. This is also Google for your GCP. You can explore different solution, best practices, how to architecture different type of solution, or everything related to cloud. Here you can see everything is given, like deployment archetype, landing zone. You are, some of them are interested in for AI and machine learning. Some of you are interested in databases, all these thing applications. So everything is given here, segregated very nicely. You can search here also. And suppose I want to know more about storage, I will click on this and I will be redirected to Google official documentation. So make sure that whenever you get some time, try to explore this part at least 20 to 30 minutes, just normally. So you become more confident about choosing the optimal solution in different challenges. Okay. So this is first thing. Now, here you can see CapEx and OpEx. Anyone has any idea about this? What is the meaning of CapEx and OpEx?
Yeah, capital expenditure is something like we have to set up at the very beginning, right? And we have to spend money to buy hardware and machines. So that is capital expenditures. Operational expenditures is like when we have to pay only for the services we are using, not for the initial setup, something like that. So that is the difference between capex and opex.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So traditional way was, capex was the traditional way in which they have to have invest a lot of money in just maintaining their infrastructure, and they don't even know whether my application will scale or not. But this OpEx is a cloud native approach. So public cloud has changed their perspective how IT company will pay for the resources. They don't right now go for capital expenditure, they go for operational one, in which you just getting billed for the resources that you are using. Okay, it is just normal way of, you go to another city and you rent a house. You don't own a house, but you rent a house. You have your bed, cupboard, fridge, everything is there. You can use all of them like it is yours, but you're not owning it. Okay, so this is the more modernized way to approach this one. And definitely there will be certain scenario in which company is very concerned about their type of data. It is a very critical data, PII data. Then they can go for a capital expenditure. It is not that capital expenditure is not used right now, but mostly people go for OpEx so that they can reduce their cost. Okay, it is a cost optimization technique to work on cloud resources. And some answer I can see in the chat: operational expenditure, running cost. Yes, capital is building new thing, and OpEx keeping the light on. Yeah, absolutely correct. So this is, you should know what these two terms are, then only you can find the difference and you can provide best solution. Now here you can see abstraction hides underlining infrastructure. So you can visualize these cloud computing model in different layer. Okay, as you move up in the layer, you can see each model require less knowledge and management of the infrastructure. So this is what abstraction is all about. Okay, so in cloud architecture, you can say that as the level of abstraction increases, less is known for the implementation or infrastructure. Okay, this is the way to reduce the complexity by removing unnecessary information and simplifying the operation. Okay, now some of you are IT engineers. You have a lot of knowledge about software and hardware also. You can go for infrastructure as a service. right? Some of you are developers who don't have much knowledge about infrastructure. They want to focus on the code, so they can go for platform as a service. And some of them have no knowledge about, all these technical terms. They just want to come, use the product and go. So they are the end users. Like for example, we are using Google Cloud, this Google Meet right now. Okay, we don't know how this is working, but we are just coming, using it and going it. So we don't know anything about the hardware, software, nothing like that. We know how to open the meeting, how to screen share, basic thing we know. That's it. Those are the end users. So depending upon your requirement, depending upon your understanding, you will choose which particular model you can go for. Okay, same thing you can do with platform as a service, software as a infrastructure as a service. But based on your knowledge, you will choose which one you want to go for. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, now coming to resource hierarchy. Okay, let me open this is my dashboard. Okay, here you can see GCP trainer project 1. This is my project 1. And if I go to all, this is my hierarchy. This is my organization. Here I have a folder, another folder, project. Then another folder which is there in the organization, and then some project, and whatever resources that I'm accessing, I am creating, I am doing that in the project level. Okay, so here you can see at the top we have organization. Folders are optional, but if you are creating a folder, you have to create above the project. Okay, so organization, folder, project and resources. You cannot create all these resources directly at organization level. It has to be associated with a project, with a specific project. Okay, now here this is my hierarchy. I know that this is there. I can click on new project and I can create a new project, and then it will ask me which folder I have to create. Here if I click on manage resources, yes, so if I click on manage resources, I can get this option once again, create project, create folder. If I do, I can create a folder. Once the folder is created, I can create a project also. Okay, so this way you can create different folders and project. Okay, now in the organization, you as I said that you cannot create any resources directly. So right now let me go to my compute engine. Just 1 minute. So right now I'm in my compute engine and I want to create an instances, and you can see I cannot do that because right now I'm in my organization, and inside that organization I cannot do that. I have to be inside a project. Now if I change it to my project 1 in which I was initially, I can do that. Okay, so this is the basic hierarchy of this. This resource hierarchy is useful mostly for your billing purpose, for isolating different system, different teams, and according to that granting different privileges and maintaining some constant. Okay, so bifurcation, or you can say different group, we can create with the help of this one. I hope this is clear to all of you, resource hierarchy. Yeah, Ajay, go ahead.
Just one basic query, we are creating folders and projects under the folders. Um, Technically, is there anything that is part of folders apart from just grouping the projects?
I mean, why it is used?
Why do we have folders?
Folder is so see, in right now we have 2 3 folders, but in a real time project there is a lot of different teams. And for example, there is developer, sales, testing team, but inside the developer also there will be some people working on this thing, some people will working on that. So just for bifurcation thing, it is really helpful, giving different kind of permission, giving different kind of access. That time also it is very helpful. Okay, right now we are joined as a, you have also joined, I have also joined, but the kind of privilege that I have as a presenter, maybe that is not required for you. Okay, so to bifurcate that in the development part, who is working on front end, who is working on back end, so isolating them, granting different privilege, and for billing purpose.
I have an identity. Um, there are two projects, the product two folder that you have. So there are two projects. So can an identity be given access to the product two so that both the projects are accessible? Is it, can I relate it that way?
Yes, yes, you can relate it that way. Like for example, you want to product one and product two, you want to give some access at team one level, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you can do. You can give access at any level. Okay, whether it is project, folder, organization.
Okay. And the billing that happens is, can it happen at the folder level? Is it configurable or it is at the project level?
No, it is also configurable. That is why it is, that is the use of this one. It is configurable.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Now, right now we are talking about resource hierarchy. So you can see here we have symbol superstore, and this is the hierarchy they are having. They have organization, three different folders. Inside that there are different team, and in this folder we have different project that they are working. Okay, so just a basic understanding of how symbol superstore hierarchy looks like. Okay, their supply chain have virtual machine, containerized application have GKE, so different kind of services they are using, and according to that we can bifurcate all of them and grant different privilege. Okay, more about symbol superstore we will be discussing it from the next session. Okay, now here cloud identity and cloud IAM. So first let me go to my cloud IAM here. This is my cloud IAM, and I can give some access to different person or different group who want to access my application or my folder, anything like that. So I can click on grant access, provide the email ID, anything like that. Okay, this is my personal. I can click on the role that I want to give, and I can click on save button. So this way I can assign some privileges to some person. Okay, now Google does not recommend you to directly assign some privilege to some person. Rather, it tell you that create a group, assign those people inside that group, and then grant access to this group. So whatever group, suppose I have created this one, group one, and I will write the group name, and then I can give some access to this one. Okay, so giving access to group or person is done via cloud IAM. Maintaining that is done via cloud identity. Okay, so here you can see all the users and different group. Just hold on, guys. Let me log in. So this is the admin part which I am showing. So you may not be able to see that in your labs. That's why I'm showing here. So this is admin at google.com. Here I can add a user, download option. All these users are there. And if I click on group, I can manage my group. Here I have a group, 4 members are there. I can add some member, manage member, all of that. I can create a group and then later on add different people to that group. So creating and managing the group here, and inside that you can manage all the member and assigning the role over here. So that is the basic difference between both of them. Okay, I hope cloud identity as cloud IAM is clear to all of you. Okay, basically grouping and managing of the group is done via cloud identity. Okay, so that is your cloud identity. Now let me discuss about one more thing, which is organization policy. Now you know that whenever you want to grant some privilege, some access to some person, you go for cloud IAM. Okay, so I want to add, like, give some access, but what if I want to add some constraint, some restrictions, some limitation? That time I have organization policy. Mostly for security reason this is used. Maybe you want to block something, block some firewall, block some anything, any kind of, any reason can be there. Like for example, we have a developer team and you have given the right privileges to that team, and they are working absolutely fine. Now they have to deploy their application. So all those parts are done by IAM, but at organization level you want to set that my application will be deployed in this region only and no other region. So this is the restriction that you want to put. So you can have organization policy mostly for compliance regulation. Okay, so whatever policy you apply, it will propagate all the way down to folder, project, and new one. Okay, so organization policy is about having some restriction. I hope this is clear to all of you. If I come to my, this is my cloud IAM, you can see organization policies are given. And so for suppose I want to have this policy, I can click on this one, manage policy, and override parent policy, add a rule, and give my condition, anything, any condition that I want to give. Okay, so you can see that I am doing this at project level. Okay, so suppose I don't want to give some restriction at organization level, rather only for this particular project or this particular team, that I can give. If I want to, if I go to my organization level, so some restriction I can apply at that level also. Okay, so both of the thing you can do at project and organization. So I hope organization policy, cloud IAM, and identity is clear to all of you. Anyone?
Yeah, Mino, I have a one query. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Basically, organizational policy and identity, Google identity is scope for total organization, right? But we have seen that we couldn't able to create a resource for on the organization level or folder level. How can that organizational policy is applying to other projects, and how the identity is the users and groups will be common for all projects, right? How it is managed.
A user and group will be common to all the project. You can create different users, different group for different project, and according to that you can assign that particular group to this project and group B to this project. It's not that you have to create one group only.
Okay. Same thing for organizational policies too, because let's assume that one organization has different projects. The organizational policy should be stretched for all those projects, right? Uh, how it would be implied if we create an organizational policy in one project?
So organization policy is the name, but you can have different policy at different project. And according to that, you can create different policy at different project level. If there is something that you want to have at organization level and you want it to get applied to all, then you go for organization level and apply that policy. But if you are clear that I don't want it at organization level, I only want it at project level, then you can do it at project level.
But we couldn't create any resource at organization level, right? We
Yeah.
could.
Yes, so resource is different thing. You can't create anything at organization.
Oh, okay. But I am and the policy related things can created at
Yes.
organization level.
So
Yeah.
this is not a, we are not creating anything. We are doing some administration work. Okay.
Okay.
That we can do over here. But if you look at any resources in which you create some instances, some cluster, that you can't do.
Oh, okay. Roles and policies can be created in an organization level. Okay.
Yes, because this is the administration part. And if you have that right, then you can do that.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Minu.
Okay. Okay, let's quickly discuss few things as we are already on time. Now, here you can see region and zone. So each of these locations are divided in different region, and inside that we have different zone. So region just represent independent geographical area that are composed of zone. So any services that you are trying to work on definitely will either be zonal, regional, multi-regional, or global. They can be anything. Okay, so depending upon your use, you will choose what kind of service you want to create. For example, I'm in my compute engine. You can see when I have to give my name, then region, then zone. So this is a zonal service. Okay, so similarly, whenever you will be creating any instances, any resources, you have to provide the region in which you want to create it. Okay, now here you can see resources are organized physically and logically. So in GCP, all the resources are organized in both way. Okay, some objects are zonal, some are regional, and some can be both. Okay, you will see some of the thing, like for example, Google Kubernetes engine. It is zonal, it is also regional. Okay, persistent disk, it is zonal, it is also regional. So some of the resources or tools are both. Okay, it's good to remember which type of services are for what use, it is zonal or whatever, so that it will help you to find the optimal solution in your exam. Okay, now zone and region are physically organized because they are there somewhere in the world. It is not there in front of you, but they are somewhere. But project, you can say they are just like a normal folder. You logically organize everything whatever you're doing, so you can create easily your project and manage, delete, all of that. But these region and zone are a physical location which are there somewhere around the world. Okay, so try to explore whenever you get some time which particular services are what. Here you can see we have cloud storage, which is multi-regional. We have cloud SQL, which is both zonal, both regional. Okay, should we know all the region and zone for exam perspective? Not like not so much, but just like few of the services are there that are important. Like for example, you want to create work on some database, and it needs to be accessible to the across the globe. So definitely you will not go for cloud SQL. You will rather go for cloud spanner because it is multi-regional, right? So that way, just try to remember whenever you will be doing your learning plan, you will automatically remember these things. Okay, so these are some of the names, and if you want to check out, you can do that. Let me just show one for you. Let me go to my Kubernetes engine. So in Kubernetes, if you want to go for zonal, go for that. Regional, go for. So two options you will get. I'll quickly show you. We are already on time. So I'm creating a cluster right now. So here you can see this is regional because I don't see the option of zone. So it means it is regional. If I switch to my standard mode, okay, we will discuss about this in the next few slides later on after our session. So you can see in the standard, it is both zonal and regional. So it means that my Kubernetes is both zonal and regional service. Similarly, try to explore few of the important service which you can see here, like compute engine, BigQuery, Cloud Run, cloud storage. Try to explore them. Okay. So I hope this is clear. Now there are some optional materials that are there, and we will be I will be showing these to in all the sessions. These are related to the topics that we have discussed, and Google official documentations are given here and some videos also. So go through all of them whenever you get some time. Any question, guys, before we wrap up? Can we create folder under project? Let's say single project you divided in different team. No, you cannot create folder inside a project. You can create project inside a folder. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I mean, one question.
for different team. Okay.
I have one question.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
to interrupt you.
yeah.
Just what the organization policy and the things. So I have one doubt. Like you said, whatever policy we create on the organization level, it will apply to all the downward, like folders and the resource, correct?
Propagate.
Project and resource. Suppose if I apply the organization policy to restrict our project or the resource to one region, correct? But my requirement was come later, and they said, okay, this project will go into multiple region within the same folder or maybe same project, one application, one resource I have to create a different project within the same folder. Then how it will achieve, correct? Because I have already applied one policy for the organization level. Now I have a project which will under the same team or maybe under the same folder with the multi regions. Then
So
how
you
it,
are saying that some restrict constant you have applied at organization. Now another thing came, and that needs to be applied at maybe project level.
yeah, yes.
So then project level, you can go to project and you can apply that particular new constraint, and it will get replaced from the upper one. Okay, so for that particular project, that the organization one will not be applied because it will override that.
Okay.
Okay, so if
So
there is
whatever resource I'm going to create for a particular project, that resource will have the different policies, correct? We have to
yes,
attach with the
yes,
different. Okay.
because it override that. So if there is no constraint and at any level, whatever you apply at organization will be applied. But if you override something, so constant will be inherited from the parent one. But if something that you add another one, then it will override the inherit policy at the lower level.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Can you show us like how to apply in the resource level or anything like, or you are will be showing later how to apply the policies?
Let me go here. So simply you have to just choose from here at what level you want to do. Applying any policy is the process is same, but you have to make sure that you are at the right level. Okay, so suppose some policy has been applied for me at organization level, but I want to apply new one at my project level here. So I will just go and see whatever is my, oh sorry, this is IM. So here I will choose at this one. So the process is same. It's just
Okay.
that you have to be at the right hierarchy.
So we can select here project. Okay. And then
Yes,
not a
yes.
resource also we can select, like I will apply that policy particular resource only.
No, I think resource you cannot select. You can only select here all these things like organization, folder, and project.
Oh, okay. But while creating the resource, we can select the policy, correct?
While creating the resource, you want to grant some access, or what you want to say?
While suppose I am creating to compute engine instance, at that time I can apply the policy. I can select the policy.
That I'm not very sure about. Let me check that, because I think this needs to be applied at project level only. Here you will not get that option, but I will still explore this once again. But I think no, it has to
Okay.
be done at project level. But if you try and find some, do let me know. I think there is no option related to that.
Okay, because some resource may be common for multiple project and can be have the different policies, correct? I don't want to create multiple resource at individual level, correct? I can share the resource within the projects.
Okay, then most of the time in Kubernetes or I think BigQuery, I have seen that once you create that, you get grant access thing and you can grant access to groups, but policy, I'm not very sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
any more question related to technical content, guys?
Yeah, Minu.
Hi,
Oh,
Minu.
Hi.
okay.
So, Minu, you said that the policy will get override. Is
Mhm.
it possible to have like multiple policies on different levels or on the same level?
Yes, yes, you can have multiple policy depending upon your use case. You can have that. That's what he was asking, that he had one policy at organization level and one policy he want to apply at project level. You can do that.
So, but it will get override. The organization
Yes,
policy will get override, right?
yes, yes, absolutely. It will get override.
So, if I want one policy, if I want one policy on the organization level and I want another policy on any project level, is that possible?
So project level will get overridden. You can have it, but it will get overridden because you have applied a new one at project level. You can do that, but it will
Okay.
override.
Okay.
Any other question, anyone?
Minu, it will get override provided there are specific things to be overridden, right? Not all things will be overridden. If there are
But if it will not override, then it will also be a problem, no?
Minu, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yep. I mean, see, some of the policies, I can say it's organization level, and we cannot override it. It's restricted based on the organization rule or something. Can we keep some policies as cannot override in the lower streams?
I think yes, but I have not tried that on my own. But I think yes, what you are saying, because the admin person will have those kind of privileges in which they can restrict something. So let me just check it over here if you can do this or not. I mean, this is active, this is inactive. If active, I go to, I think you can edit it, But overridden thing, I'm not really sure. But I will get back to you on that. But I think there should be something like that, because if you are admin and you want that particular thing to be applied, then you can have that thing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't see that option right now here,
Mhm.
so I'm not really sure about it.
Because few of the things we want to make sure at the top level, and it cannot be overridden in the project level or the folder level. So that's why I'm
Mhm.
asked.
Okay, okay. I will check that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not able to see that option here. That for all the policies I can see, I can manage policy. So here
Okay.
you can see inherit parent policy, override parent policy. So if you select inherit, then you can't make any changes because it is inheriting the policy from organization. But if
Okay.
I select override, then it will override. So these two options are there that I can see here.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Someone was asking something. Modules we can perform. Which modules we have to perform for certification? Yeah. So Shaunak will help you on that. Anything related to this particular presentation? Anyone?
This slide will be shared in the Google Drive, correct? Whatever you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it will be shared. Okay, then I think we are good for the first day session. I really like the enthusiasm. All of you are asking questions, so that's great that you all are getting engaged in the making the session more interactive. Just wanted a small feedback because this is the first session. I want to know about the pace, about the pronunciation, consistency. Are you able to understand, or you want me to be fast or slow?
Sorry to interrupt. I have one last question.
Yeah.
Uh, is it that we follow the slides inside there got a weekly our study plan? So we just follow that each the link provided there by weekly. So we complete over there means like week one I have those tasks I need to complete. So once I complete this means by week one task already finished like that, then continues to the week six, then we can continue with our exam, right?
You have, I mean, you can do that on your own pace, but it is recommended to, after every week you complete the previous module.
I need to complete all the module over there. Then only we
Yes, and
can the
whatever are marked as star, you have to complete that.
oh okay, thank you.
Okay, then I think we are good, guys. Thank you, Mohit. You like the session, great. We will see you in the next session, and I hope that you all are able to complete your learning plan like after this session. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
There is just one point which I would like to mention over here is there is a common question which I see over the chat. So I'll take it as a group question for the Google Drive access and the online community access. So in the form, I see a lot of responses that you guys have shared for the access to your personal email addresses. So guys, please allow us 24 hours, and for the responses which I have received, I would be sharing the accesses to those just after this session ends. So please don't worry about that. And those who are requesting for the editor access, the first point is that we won't be able to share you the editor access. We will only give you the viewer access. And the second point over here is, once I add all your email IDs, all your personal email addresses to the online community and the drive, only then you will be able to see the content in the drive and the community. So please allow us some time. Like after the session, I would be doing that. So after that, if you still face any issues, we'll be taking that up in the next session, or you have my email address. You can write an email to me if you face any issues. But uh, I assure you that you won't be facing any issues regarding the drive and the community access. So please allow us some time. We'll be providing you the access. Don't worry.
Shanak, one question, like after getting that access, we should register for that skill boost activate account, right?
Yes,
For personal account.
you can do it anyways. Like that access is mainly for the online community and the drive. You can start creating the account before that as well.
No, I would like to change from corporate to my personal account. So
Mhm.
I have filled that form, access form.
Mhm.
So in that case scenario, once I get access, I need to follow the activation account, or can I do it now?
Yes, you can do it now, and you will be getting the access just after this session.
Okay, got it, Shivam. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, recording will not be sent over the email. It will be uploaded in the drive. You can check that out in the recording section. And the documents, as in the module shared by Minu, will also be uploaded in the drive. And apart from that, the drive links, the online community link, and the Google Access form, all those links will be shared to you via email in the online community. You can check that out. What about the Cloud Skill Pathway module? Can you share the link? Yes, that will also be there in the email. You can check that out. Okay. So, yes, Mukesh, I see your hand raised.
Yeah. So Shanak, I requested for the drive access for my personal email address, and
Mhm.
I also have already created a Cloud Skill account using my personal email address. So once I get the access to the drive, I'll
Mhm.
be able to see the credits on my Cloud Skill Boost account from my personal email address.
Yes, if you are creating the Cloud Skills Boost account with your personal email address, you will be able to see the credits over there. And if you already have your organizational license with your work email ID, you will be able to see the credits in that email.
Okay, but which one should be accessed? Because I want the certification to be associated to my personal email address.
So that completely depends on you. Like we can only suggest, but that completely depends on you. So if you want, you can do it with your personal email address, and also like not at the same time, but you can
Mhm.
do it with your work email as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. Thanks so much.
no problem, no problem. Yes, yes, please.
Sorry, just one question from my side.
Mm-hmm.
It's regarding the same corporate ID, the corporate account, and the personal email ID and all those things. See, after the email that you mentioned that came in as a error or something, I've
Mm-hmm.
not received any other communication, neither on my personal email ID or my office email ID, registered email ID. So
Okay.
I paid for the access. So that should get me to drive access and the community access, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So I'll take it as a group question because I saw this question earlier as well. So I think uh, like many of you are not able to get the online community access and the drive access with your corporate account just because uh, there might be some organizational policies, or they might have blocked some sites or the Google groups as well. So that is why we are sharing the Google access form link so that you can change your email address to your personal one. And guys, once you share your personal email address in the Google form, we would require like a maximum of 24 hours to provide you the access. So please do not worry if you have already filled the form and not got the access. Please do not worry about that. I would go ahead and check all of your requests after this session and provide you the accesses. So that is nothing to worry. You will be getting your accesses like in a few hours. Yes, Adish.
Hi. It is possible to like merge the corporate and personal account because I might use both of them. So, is it like something like we can merge the progress?
No, that is what we can't do over here. That is what I mentioned at the very beginning, that if you want to change it or merge it, that won't be possible. Like not change it, but transfer the credits, or maybe transfer your progress to any other account, that won't be possible. It is only possible with one single account.
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I see one more hand raised. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask, where can we need to complete the 219 credits used for the labs, right?
Mhm.
Then where can we check the labs that we have completed with the required credit?
Like you want to check the progress of the labs which you have completed.
Yeah.
Okay,
That I need to complete one.
you can check it in your cloud skills boost. Like you can see the progress over there, or else I'll be sharing a link from where you can check the progress for all the labs completion.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, I guess all the questions are answered for today. Thank you so much, guys, for attending the session. Thanks, Minu, for a lovely session. And guys, whatever questions are left, we can take it in the next session, or if it is really very urgent, you can like write an email, a short email to me. I'll reply it over there.